Welcome to the cosmic rawness, to the cosmic emotionally rawness of all of creation. Wow, isn't it an amazing day? You see, this challenge to make a video every day is so empowering. And it's simply day 8 today. Can you imagine? Day 8. For me, it feels like I'm doing this for 3 months, 4 months, something like this. And now it's pretty dark, as you can see. And what I love about this challenge is that it somehow, quote unquote, forces me to simply do the video, no matter how it looks outside. And yeah, I had a moment a few moments ago where I thought, oh, okay, I have to do the video. I want to do the video. I love the expression, but I was thinking, the daylight's simply gone and it's dark now. But who cares? Because I don't care. I sing the mischievous song of I don't care anymore, because it's not about the perfect daylight and the perfect video preparation, all of that stuff. It's about the frequency that I'm offering. It's about the core frequency that I'm sharing with you, the information I give you. And also the rehearsement for myself, because in first line, of course I do it for myself. And when I do it for myself in total alignment, what I do right now in this moment, then it's the perfect frequency match for you, and you can get the most out of this. So anyway, a lot happened. Something in me, some aspect is not afraid to say that, but how to express that? There's an energy in my field that is simply saying this: did I really just choose this? Did I really just choose this? And I did. Yesterday, something happened. I tell you, something happened. And I tell you what. I went back to the tent, to the woods, where I live, where I sleep. The only place where I truly live is in my heart. And about this time in the forest, I will make a different video, because it totally changed myself, totally changed my energy, and totally changed my life. But this is something for information for another video. It was raining and everything went completely wet. My entire clothing, my backpack, even the leg somehow, the tent somehow lagged somewhere, and some water poured in. I'm so happy. You know why? Because I finally decided to allow the fine life to come to me now. I'm no longer shaming about wanting luxury in my life and wanting the good stuff, the fine stuff, the stuff that really, really is made for my soul, that now wants to express and experience itself in the finest and luxurious things. And there's nothing in my system right now that is saying something about that. Like, oh my God, as a spiritual person, you are awakening. You can't talk about wealth like that. You can't tell the people that you want luxurious things. I tell you, I'm the example for that it's possible. Of course it's possible. Just because you're on a spiritual path and you're awakening and you raise your frequency on a daily basis by doing actions that literally do that, then there is an overarching belief that says, you're not worthy of that. You have to suffer, you have to live in nature and all of that. But it's not against any of that, you see. It's not against any of that. And one thing that I wrote down is this: desire, dear friend, is not greed. Desire is not greed, it's declaration. And that's what I did. And something switched. And now, today, I have the most beautiful clarity. You know why? Because I fasted the last 7 days. That's in addition to that. Today I had my first meal and it was amazing. It was amazing. But all those changes in those 7 days of fasting, don't get me wrong, this decision don't came just because of those 7 days. It became I made this decision. Better said, I let go of the rest of unworthiness that was telling me I'm not worthy of all of those things because I'm somewhere on the spiritual awakening path. Bullshit. Really, it is. Desire is not greed, it's declaration. It is life through you desiring to experience itself in its full majesty, in its full royalty. Desire is the song of the sovereign soul. And you see, I want to be the example for myself first of all, because of I'm done being unworthy. And when I spot it, when I become aware of it, that I somehow act unworthy, there's no arguing anymore. There's no arguing anymore. I am worthy to receive all of those things. I said to myself, I want to drive the most beautiful car that I want personally, from my perception, whatever it is for you. I want the most beautiful restaurants. I want the most beautiful hotels. I want the most beautiful houses. I want the most amount of money. And I want the most amount of information and evolution, because I'm going all in now and you can watch me doing that. And if you ask me 2 or 3 years ago, since I started the work, that I one day would sit here in the dark making this video and tell you all of that stuff, my whole entire system would go in resistance. I can't share this. But now I can, and it feels really good. And I had the first really inspirational impulse today. And I now finally get it. You see, I get it. And you know what? You are truly worthy when you understand that your current reality as it looks right now doesn't matter. Then you can step in your full worthiness. When you don't care how your current reality looks like right now and can act out of that state, from there, it's the only way how it works, you see? Because it doesn't matter where you are right now. You make your next choices according to your emotional state and what you want, and you got to really want it. And yesterday, life put me in a situation where I cried the entire way to the tent because I think it cannot be in that way. I'm done with that, you see? It's not about saying I am against that and I no longer want that and this is false in my experience. It's about I accept that. I accepted it a long time ago. It's about getting everything from it that you need for your experience, but then have the courage and the true heartfelt desire to choose what you really want. And now I don't know how all of this is going to happen. I don't know when, but I know one thing: I will no longer stop. And I stop pretending that I'm small. I no longer play small. And I wrote some things down for you that I want to share with you right now. I do not want those things because I lack them. I am just feeling the frequency match before the form arrives. Let this land. I do not want them because I lack them. I am just feeling the frequency match before the form arrives. And I tell you, wanting is not lack. If you understand this, if your current reality is something you say I don't care about anymore because that's your starting place. You're unstoppable. I do not want them because I lack them. I'm just feeling the frequency match before the form arrives. We only stop pretending that we are unworthy. We were big. We were big the entire time, my dear cosmic friend of mischievous espresso drinking. I'm just looking what I can tell you from the things I wrote down here. Done pretending, done apologizing for wanting more. Oh my God. I observe it in my family, I observe it in my environment, and I observed it in my old personality. And I'm still catching those things, and it's okay to catch those things. We will always evolve. But wow, if you catch yourself wanting something more, it doesn't have to be the big things. They're not really big things and small things. It's all about our definition. But if you catch yourself doing that, wow, stop it. I tell you, stop it. And that was important. Done living as if the palace is always just one more breakthrough away, and that's not the truth. That's what I catched about myself as I received this from the Ascended Masters Club. Oh my God. Yeah. A subconscious program is always thinking we have to just do one meditation more, one action more, one breakthrough more, one wisdom more, one video more, and then we will be worthy. But if you look behind this, it's the journey from self-denial to self-honor. And you know, the last mornings in my tent when I wake up in nature are so beautiful. And my meditations, they get so beautiful in my heart, you see. I feel my heart awaken. I feel my heart awaken the last days especially. Because I'm making a lot of changes. And I did the fasting. And it was an intense, tough time, and I will make a video about that. There's a voice that is saying I still cannot believe it, that I will live in that life, but I'm already living. It's not about what your current reality looks like, my dear friend. It's about what you're feeling inside of you. And when I feel this, when I feel into this boldness, then I think about all the meditations that I did in the last years, all the moments where I just thought, I don't know how I ever left this behind me. There's something more I want to share with you. Give me a moment, please. If you see this video, if you truly see this video, then be conscious that you are operating on multiple timelines simultaneously now. You are operating on multiple timelines simultaneously, because that's what I do. And if you watch this video, then you are a frequency match in some way, shape or form. So don't let your mind tell you whatever it tells you right now, that you are not meant to live that or say that. You're a frequency match. So you're carrying it within you anyway. You're operating on multiple timelines. That means It's important to understand that your body, your emotions, and your nervous system is still tuned to linear rhythm. That's a sacred part of the hybrid experience. Hybrid humans are the humans that are awakening now on this planet. I call them hybrid humans because their DNA is literally mixed with some of extraterrestrials and species from other planets. But that's a whole nother topic for another video. But right now I'm sharing just what I am right now. And you see, yes, I knew one day I would feel how it feels like to be paid for just existing, and you deserve the same thing. And I don't care how I look, I don't care how my voice sounds, I don't care what you think. I even don't care what my mind thinks, because I'm channeling now my core frequency right into your field. If you listen to this, stop pretending you are small. Stop pretending you are unworthy. I invite you, dear friend, to follow this channel, subscribe it, and don't miss a video. Also follow me if you want to on Instagram, because you will see what's possible. And I'm not doing that for you or anyone else. I know that my sharing of my passion and my expression of my truth that I live right now in this moment, that this is the roadmap for you to, these are the footprints in consciousness for you to step into and do the same. And of course I want to live in a new earth where everybody is abundant. But I can't just look for everybody else. I have to watch myself first, that I am living in abundance, and I do it right now. And when I catch myself doing not, eliminate it in this very second. Because truth, there's a belief that I will make an extra video about that, but I want to share it as the last thing in this video. There's a belief going on in this entire collective consciousness that truth means no money, that truth means lack, that truth means you somehow will be isolated. No. Doesn't matter what person you are becoming, there are always frequency matches, because you create your reality. Yes, you may find yourself in isolation like I do, but this is an important time. For myself personally, I'm isolated in the woods right now in the tent. But it's the most magnificent and significant time. It was. And this truth equal no money belief, I dissolve it and I invite you to do the same. And the loop, most of all for YouTubers, I saw this many times on YouTube. The loop is the belief that people don't want the truth. Yeah, maybe they don't want, but their soul want. It doesn't matter what the ego want. The emotion behind it is righteous frustration, suppression, so to say. And the action is that you share your truth, but it's combined still subtly in the background to resistance and lack, because you still think people don't want the truth. And then of course nobody watches and no money comes in, all of that stuff, and this reinforces the belief. And then it's important to remember that as you shift timelines and move to a different reality, that you are looking through glass walls. The moment you choose something different, the moment you say, I want this, I want that, I want my life to be this, I want to live in luxury, I want to live in freedom, I want to sleep in a warm, cozy bed, I want to eat the best meals, I tell you, with my entire being right now, I am worthy of that. I am worthy of that. And you are so too. Feel that. Every cell in your body has to understand it. Make the switch to if I speak my truth, I will not be received. That's the old. 2. If I speak my truth and joy, the right ones can't not find me. And then you look through the glass wall. Because the moment you choose differently, you look through glass and the reality may still seem and look the same. That's the big game, my friend. That's when the rubber hits the road. Reality will look the same. But you have to act differently. You have to make different choices. To the best of your ability. Follow your passion. Following your passion will raise your frequency, and remember you're literally watching through glass walls. Don't let them irritate you. Don't let them disorient you. You know you're worthy because you understand that your current reality doesn't matter the way it looks right now. It's the only way this game functions here on Earth. It's the only way. The other way around, it's physically impossible. It's frequency first, reality catches up. Frequency first, reality catches up all the time. Reality is just an illusion. Just an illusion. So I am looking forward in joy to share my journey with you in those videos, because for me it's day 8 of this challenge, and I feel like it's the most transformative time for myself, because I can now finally see myself and be honest with myself and only speak from alignment and make adjustments. But I know that also every video, every word, every look into your eyes, every frequency that hits your soul expands me and sends my light out to the entire planet. With that, my dear cosmic, mischievous espresso lover in golden socks, this is Han, the one who remembers. And don't you dare to play small again. Goodbye.